next year, we will do one of our existing Mac lines in the United States.
Okay, I'm looking at that myself there. That was Tim Cook, not this morning. Tonight, that is an interview tape that will air tonight on Rock Center. You can see it with Brian Williams. But this morning, the news, NBC broke it on the Today Show, Apple moving some of their production back to the United States. Explain what this all means. George Stahl is with us. So, hey, when you think Buy American now, you can maybe once again think, hey, Apple, right?
Yeah, although, truth be told, a lot of the production, a lot of the engineering that went into the various Apple products was done here in California. But the actual production, the actual making of it is done overseas.
So what's happening now?
Well, what's happening now is that Tim Cook has said that Apple's going to look into bringing some of the iMac manufacturing back to the U.S. They're going to spend about $100 million to figure out, what makes sense to have over here. The reality is, as Apple has sort of indicated and said before, the U.S. workforce just isn't properly situated to handle the demands that's needed to produce these products, and that's why so many things are done over in China. You look at something like tool and die making, really a lost art in the U.S., but one in which China has done a good job in terms of getting its population able to handle those types of chores and duties. And so, I believe Steve Jobs told President Obama those jobs are not coming back because the workforce here isn't able to do those types of duties.
Now, how much of this, we saw when the iPhone 5 came out, there was a lot of stories about supply problems, and you made a product and shipping it all over long supply. How much of this is a supply and manufacturing issue? How much of this is an economic issue, wages coming back in line? I mean, what's the real deciding factor here?
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things. One thing is that Apple, recognizing its position of producing all these products with a huge customer base in the U.S., wants to make sure that it has the perception that it is hiring in the U.S. and is employing Americans and not outsourcing everything to China, which could be a perception. But I think also
it's more than a perception, George Stahl. Yeah.
Well, definitely on the production side.
Right.
But on the other hand, I also think that a good labor force is a good customer base, which means then people have money to buy these products.
Right. That's the old Henry Ford thing.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, George Stahl, thank you very much.
You.
Interesting story.